Let's understand the tracing of Dijkstra's algorithm in this video lecture. Aim of the algorithm is to find the single source shortest path, and input here is a weighted connected graph with non-negative weights and a source vertex called S. Then output the length dv of a shortest path from S to V. So dv tells the shortest distance from S to V, and the predecessor vertex or penultimate vertex PV for every vertex V in V. So this tells the last but one vertex before reaching V. So first of all, we have to create a priority queue, and here in this priority queue we are going to store all the vertex, or we are going to initialize all the vertex with its distance infinity and the penultimate vertex initially null. And after that, let us actually begin the procedure. First we'll initialize the source distance is 0, that is distance, source vertex distance to itself is 0, and that we are going to update in priority queue. And Vt is initially null because we have to go on adding all the vertices one after the other. So we have to loop through all the vertices in this manner. First you take the minimum or delete the minimum priority element from the priority queue. That will obviously in the first step or first iteration it is source vertex, and then put the source vertex into VT set, and after that you find the distance or nearest distance to remaining vertex, and that remaining that nearest distance and the penultimate vertex you update in the priority queue. This you need to complete until you finish all the vertices. That's about Dijkstra's algorithm. Let's understand the same steps using an example. So this graph I have considered. So we know the aim is to find a single source shortest path. Input is a weighted connected graph and a source vertex. Source vertex here I have considered is A, and output is the shortest path from S, that is source vertex. Here in our case it is A to V. And first of all we need to initialize priority queue. That's why we have to create queue, priority queue, and I am naming priority queue as Q, and it is empty. W represent the weight between the edge. Then for all V in V equal to ABC, we have to initialize its distance as initial distance as infinity and penultimate vertex as null. And then we have to set the vertex priorities. dv is infinity, and as I said, PV as null, penultimate vertex as null. And these information, short dv and pv information, we need to store in the priority queue. So that is what done. Initially A, or we have only 3 vertex, all dv and pv is initialized with infinity and null respectively. Remember, priority queue always returns the vertex having minimum distance among all the vertex present in the queue. Now let's set the source vertex as A and update the distance dA as 0, and its penultimate vertex right now it is null. So initialize 3 vertices set Vt is null as there is no visited vertices set. Let's loop through the all the vertices. So I should go from 0 to 2 for the 3 vertices. First let's delete the minimum priority element from the priority queue. So among the priority queue, the vertex having shortest distance, minimum distance is A. So let's return A. So when I equal to 0, first you delete the minimum priority element, and then that element A put into the visited vertices set, and then now you check the distance, minimum distance from A to the remaining vertices. So let's check the minimum distance from A to the remaining vertices. Now add, first let's check with B. So add AB edge with the DA distance, and if that distance is less than the previous DB distance right now it is infinity. So DB current distance will be 1, and penultimate vertex to reach B you have crossed A. Similarly, find the minimum distance to C, and update the previous dB value in the priority queue, so as well as penultimate vertex. Now let's find the minimum distance to C. So what's the minimum distance? So check ACH if there is exist. Let's check add DA distance to ACH, and if that is less than the previous it was infinity, we can update DC distance and PV penultimate X. So that is PV is here A and distance is 3. Now the remaining vertices in the priority queue are B and C. Let's loop through the next iteration. Next iteration is I is 1. So delete the minimum distance vertex from the priority queue, that is B, we have to delete, and its distance is dB distance is 1. So let's put remove B. Let's remove B and we get VT as AB, because removed element will be put into visited vertex set. Now the remaining vertices we have only C. Now find the distance between B and C. So when U equal to C, if the edge exists between B and C, that you add it to dB, and if it is less than DC, then you can update DC distance. So here in this case dB is 1, previous value of dB is 1, and W of BC distance is, previous value of B is 1 and WBC distance is 3. So 1 plus 3 is less than 3. So this condition fails, so no updating DC value in the priority queue for C. So that's where I equal to 1 for the last iteration terminates. In the priority queue we have only one element, that is C. In the last iteration, first we need to delete the minimum priority vertex from the priority queue. So if you delete the vertex from the priority queue, as there is only one element, that would be C. So that is also added to VT. So there are no more remaining vertices in the vertex set. So we get shortest distance and path from source to other vertices as this way. So from A to itself the shortest distance is 0, from A to B the shortest distance is 1, and the predecessor vertex before reaching B is A, and A to C the shortest distance is this edge only. So the distance is 3 and the predecessor vertex in the shortest distance is A. So the path would be this way: A to B with the minimum distance 1 and A to C with the minimum distance 3. Let's understand the time efficiency of Dijkstra's algorithm. Time efficiency of a Dijkstra's algorithm depends on the priority queue and the way you represent the input graph. If the graphs are represented by their weight matrix and the priority queue, then the efficiency would be theta of length of V square. If the graphs are represented by their edges and celeste and the priority queue implemented as a min heap, then the efficiency would be order of length of V log of length of V. So that's about Dijkstra's algorithm.